Personally, I have maybe like 3 hairstyles that I pull off over time, and that's it. And maybe you're like me and you're kind of bored of always wearing the same hairstyles. Sometimes you just want to feel a little bit more elevated, or maybe you even have a very important event or occasion coming up where you just want your hair to look nice and just want to feel better and even more beautiful on the everyday base. Also, most of the hairstyles are very elegant, giving effortless chic. So if you're into that, I would say that's a perfect match. Hello my beautiful angels, I hope you're doing well. It has come to my attention that you guys really loved my last video that I've done maybe 2 or 3 months ago about hairstyles. So I'm doing another video about this. Before we start, I'm just going to show you a little 360 of my hair, just so that you know what we are working with. And also my hair isn't in the best condition right now, but that's because it's literally like 30 degrees in my room right now because it's still summer, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm not built for the heat, definitely. As you can see, I also have some layers and they're pretty much non-existent, but they are there. You see that? Some of my hair is here, then some strands are here and some are about this length, and then also my bangs. This seems so obvious, but before we're doing anything, we have to brush our hair, and I'm doing this with my hand-drawn brush. We love it. It's quite simple, but I think it's just so cute. It really brightens up my day. And there you have your first hairstyle. For me, you can't really see it right now in the lighting because I have dyed my hair black, but this is hairstyle number 1. But like, you can also just leave your hair like that and then just pop that on here. So I would say these are just so cute and so classy. Think of Blair Waldorf, for example. The second one will be very simple as well, but don't worry because after these 2 it will get more interesting. So for this, we're just incorporating hair clips. You can do it on one side or on both sides. I'm doing it on this side right now. And there you already have it. Same thing can also be done with clips that are a little fancier, just like this one. I think it's so gorgeous. And then secure it as you like. We can also incorporate them in a half-up hairstyle, and for this you just take the very front pieces and then just twisting it a little bit so that my bangs don't fall out. And then you take your clip and simply secure it. Talking about half-ups, you can also do them with ribbons. You can use ribbon clips, or for example just a band like that can also be thicker or thinner. And then your hair strands should look like that. And then you take this. But you can also loosen it if you're just kind of doing this. Before taking the front pieces, I'm brushing it in the back. Also make sure to brush it in this angle, because if you would brush it in another angle, same thing with sleek hairstyles, different angle, and yeah, your hair won't be even. Just like that. Now you take this. And this is even better if you want to go for something loose again, because it's not supposed to be perfect, right? same thing here. You can also take out some of your bangs, and then I like to do only one side because I feel like it's just more flattering on me, because then I have one side that is completely free to see, and then the other one is a little bit more covered with hair. And now let's move over to ponytails, and after that different types of buns. Now the first one, in my opinion, is again quite simple, and then the second one is a little bit more, not tricky, but you have to do a little bit more. So after brushing your hair again, you should have it like that, and then hold it here, not directly on your scalp. And then you need a hair tie, and again not on your scalp but more on here. Secure it. And I know that in itself doesn't look good, but the thing is, we're doing a twisted ponytail, so you can either do this inwards or outwards. I will show you both of them. So you're just gonna pull it through after you've created a little hole, and this looks kind of crazy, I know, but the trick is that you take your hair, twist it, and then you pull it tightly. You can also do that without twisting, obviously. That's just me. Okay, I actually like it. Now for the other option, I will reset this hairstyle. Okay. Now as this is going to be twisted inwards, I will also make the angle, even though it's a low ponytail, a little bit higher. Just like that. But again, not on your scalp, more on here. Just pull it a little bit so that you have more volume, that everything is a little bit more romantic. And then you end up with something like this. There's actually another way of doing a twisted ponytail that I'm also so obsessed with. So what you're gonna do is you divide your hair in 3 parts, 1 main part and then 2 smaller parts, and then you take your brush everything through. And then after you've done that, you simply take your middle ponytail and pull it through. Like that. And then tighten it under it again. Same thing here. We can of course also transform it into a bun. Okay, it's like probably more than 40 degrees in this room right now, so I will do one last hairstyle because I'm really feeling kind of dizzy right now. It's a little bit warm. Maybe I will even make it to 2 more hairstyles in this video. I really give my best, but I'm suffering right now because of the heat. So yeah, I'm doing a sleek ponytail right now. And also, if you're doing sleek hairstyles and similar to my hair, your hair is quite heavy, try to work with gravity and not against it, so which will leave you very suffering, but I promise it's really worth it, because this way your hair naturally lays like that. Okay, I'm breaking my back. Another tip that I cannot really show you right now, but you can really do that I love to do when I'm doing sleeveless hairstyles, is that you'll simply lay on the corner of your bed or your sofa or whatever. Honestly, I think I will do that just for brushing it, and then I will show you how I get rid of any smaller imperfections. And now we are perfecting it by using this brush. There are many brushes people are using, but I feel like hairbrushes just don't really give you what they need to give you sometimes, and these bristles are so close to each other. I'm using it for my hair only. And then this hairstyle is quite simple, honestly, but I think it's so coquette, so I will show you. Now that in itself already is a great hairstyle, but for me it is a little bit too basic right now. So I'm again going in with this band. You can also make a ribbon on the ends, which would also be very cute. Now the last hairstyle that I will do, because I literally can't take it anymore with the heat. Okay, technically you can also make. But you guys also highly requested one of my hairstyles that I also sometimes do, even though I said that I'm primarily doing like 3 hairstyles. It's sometimes 4. So our hair will stay like that, but if you maybe have thin hair or you maybe just want some more volume, then you need a claw clip. The ideal color would be something that is as close to your hair color as possible. So my hair color is black, so this one is perfect. And also make sure that it's this size. So not the small ones, but also not the completely big ones for all of your hair, just the half up one. And then here we have our last hairstyle, which is also one of my favorites. It's literally giving doll. So you can also do it a little bit higher, but then the volume will also be a bit more. So slightly over this, and then that's it with today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, although I had some kind of suffering because of the heat, because I know you can see that I'm not really functioning anymore right now. For reference, I don't live in a warm country or warm state, so I'm not used to that. However, I really hope that this video was helpful, and let me know your favorite hairstyle that I've done today in the comments. And yeah, I love you, bye!